2 years ago, I got on a plane and I was so excited to learn about a new culture and new people and new customs. And little did I know, the reality was set in and everything would not be peaches and cream. Later I learned to find out that this is called culture shock. Deborah Swallows defines culture shock as the feeling of being helpless and frustrated in a country where one does not speak the language or understand the culture. It results from a new way and a different way of life, the inability to live as independent and as one did in the native country. The Matador network takes it a step further and divides it into 4 phases. The 4 phases are the honeymoon phase, the disenchantment phase, adaptation phase, the biculturalism phase. Like I said, when I stepped off the plane to come to Germany, I was excited. I had high expectations. I was motivated. My confidence was high. I was fascinated to learn the language and the people and the food. Some of the success factors of this is enjoy the phase and set realistic expectations so you can meet them and build your confidence. So when you come down out of the clouds and settle in your normal life, you start to pay more attention to the differences. You start feeling a little isolated, a little confused, a little frustrated. Small things lead to big upsets. As a matter of fact, I have an example. When I was stopping by the gas station to get gas after about 5 months of being here, and I waited 15 minutes to get to this gas pump and realized my gas hand was on the other side. So I did a 3-point turn and faced the opposite direction of the gas pump. A woman got very upset with me and came and verbally expressed how upset she was at me. And normally this would not be a big thing, but I was very upset. I was very frustrated that she would take the time to come and correct me. And I got upset and I yelled back at her. And later I found out that I was in this disenchantment phase. Some of the things to make this a successful factor is keep a sense of humor, laugh it off, step out of your comfort zone and use the language, make friends, and most importantly, do not blame the host country. They were fine before you came. So, once you start to feel more acquainted with where you're at and what you're doing, you're now moving into the adaptation phase. You no longer feel isolated. Your confidence is growing in your language skills. Your confidence to interact with other people in the host country is growing stronger. And you're able to joke about things that really upset you before. And these are signs that you're in the adaptation phase. Some of the success factors is continue to work on the language. You socialize with locals. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I did in this phase is I joined an American football team. I was very comfortable with American football. I've been playing it my entire life. I figured I'd do something that reminded me of my home country and the customs that we have, and I joined a football team. And the rest is history. Be aware that that some of the feelings that you had in the disenchantment phase will come back during this phase. You might have some reoccurring feelings, maybe, but just be aware of this. And of course, the biculturalism phase is you're adapted. You're fully adapted. You feel very comfortable going to the store. You feel comfortable meeting your friends. You feel comfortable going outside of your comfort zone. This is a very important and hard phase to get to. And the most important thing is to educate yourself on these 4 phases before moving to a different culture. So you're aware of these phases and you're aware that they're going to come and these feelings are going to come and you're able to move past them faster to get to the biculturalism. culturalism phase. Are there any questions?